Hello and welcome to Composing Streaming. My name is Elias Luukkanen, aka Luukkanen, and welcome. It's great to have you here. It's Friday, yay! And today we're going to compose a whole new song, and today it's going to be Metro song. A retro song. That I should have been said. Okay, so today we have a picture in this side, which is our topic, and it's made by Eddie Menzola. So there's a link down there if you want to go to his DeviantArt and watch more of his stuff. So yeah, that kind of thing. Go check it out. Really good art. We're going to compose for that. And today's topic is that. Before we start, special thanks to my patrons, Roderick, Felix, and Bob Gerking for making this streaming session possible. So, as always, 1 hour, and in 2 hours we're going to make this whole song ready. But today we're going to compose 1 hour and make it way for tomorrow's when we're going to finish it. So, welcome to join, great to have you here. So, without further ado, let's start, shall we? Alright, let me just adjust the volumes a little. I think it's good. I think it should be good. Let me know. Alright, let's go to the... No, not this one. This one. Yes. Alright, let me just open a few things, setups and so forth, so you can see my face. I think now you can tell me... Oh, you can see my wonderful face. Wonderful. So, that is a topic, and the composing window should be... You should be able to see it. Let me just check a few things. It's always like this. And now we have it. Blank note. There we're going to start. And every song starts from a blank note. Blank note, yeah, my words. I was just eating an hamburger, so I'm a little late, but I'm going to do the session. Just believe me. And what I mean by retro song, you will see, I think I'm going to use MIDI instruments for this song. Yes, MIDI instruments. Oh, I rarely do a MIDI instrument thing, so I think it would be interesting to do a MIDI sound thing. Let's see what we can do. And when we have these simpler sounds, we can do much more. And like everybody, you can get MIDI instruments for free and make the song for free, so you can have this as a tutorial perhaps as well. I don't know. Let's see what happens. So first, I think we could start with just like what is very village kind of thing. I think violin is very village kind of thing. So let's add violin. Just a moment. I think we have it now. There. Yes, indeed we have. And yes, of course, let me know if you have any kind of feedback or just want to say hello. We have four wonderful people watching. Welcome to Composing Streaming. If you have any kind of feedback or anything along the way, let me know. I'm always a talkative person, and between the work it would be wonderful to talk with other people as well. Let's see. I think we could start now. Okay, so let's start without further ado. So we have the notation window here. We have a violin and flute. Let me just adjust sounds a little, yes. So let's make just a MIDI wave to the synth, okay? So like MIDI instruments, basically. So let's choose the MIDI instruments. I think we have a flute here. Let me just see. As you can see, very simple, but I think we can achieve quite something interesting with this. Before, I've usually used a really high quality sounds, but today we're going to do some MIDI songs, yay! And I think this is a new kind of challenge, and we can have a quite interesting song with this. I want to assure you. So let's pick the key signature right here, and what would be better than this one? Yes, I think it would be. Let me know if can you hear the sounds all good? I think you should. Let's check out the violin. Let's check the violin. As you can see, very simple sounding. Yeah, very simple sounding. But we can achieve quite much with this. I assure you. You know, don't let the sound quality fool you. We can make quite interesting music with this. So let me just see. Okay, so like if you, RuneScape is a one game which used MIDI instruments in a whole, and that game has quite many memorable themes back in the day. I really do recommend to check that out if you want to see all the MIDI music in action. And that can be quite creative, so I think we could do something with this. So let's start with Pizzicato. Let's just do pan narration here so we can hear it in both sides. Alright, panoration done. And the flute, the same thing. So if you panorate to this side, you can hear it this side and this side of your headphones. Very simple. Any mixer has it. So this is the sound we are starting with. Very simple. So let's, just because it's a village sound, I think we could have a time signature as 3/4/3. I think that would be good. So let's test. Okay, we have our first notes here, yay! And let's see how it goes. Okay, so first a little like a background melody with strings. I like the, kind of retro style with this, I've used so much of these quality instruments, so it's like a back to simple times, very retro-ish kind of sound. So let's have a first tempo, and our tempo should be, I think, decent. Let's have 80. Let's have 80 as tempo, and I think with that it can work. Let's see what we have. A very retro-ish sound. Prepare. Oh, this is very simple. Back to the simple times. Okay, so I think that is a good background. Very slow and not very impressive, I have to say, but we can develop with this. I think we could have a bell as a main, main instrument in our bell. Let's see, unpitched, pitched percussion. Let me just have this one, hand bells and xylophone. So we have another MIDI instruments here. You can see them. And let's make them as MIDI. Very simple. Anyone can have these instruments for free. You can do a composition with them yourself, and I think that's the magic of it. In the MIDI is like a file format which can be read, very small files, very small files. Okay, and we could have this as the beginning sound. Yes, okay, let's see. I think this is too slow. Let's add a little more tempo to it, and I think it could work. And okay, I have an idea. Let me try that. Okay, now we have it. A very simple beginning melody. And we could repeat this one. And have this. Okay, I have an idea. Let's test it out. I like this kind of atmosphere these instruments give, the vibe. I like it. Let me just open one thing here, and we are back live. Yay, indeed. So, alright, back to the simple times, when life was still simple, music making was still simple. And I think we could have, let's see, a harp. You might think this is a very, why are you doing this kind of composition? But, I think we could, I just want to show that you can do pretty much composing very easily. It doesn't cost much, and you can do it very practically and good soundingly, even though you don't have the best instruments there are. Let's listen. Oh, the harp. I think I need to change the direction. Okay, and let's continue with a new kind of Just a moment. Oh, okay, let's get back. Let's get back into this. Okay, now we're back. So. And so retro is kind of composition. It can be pretty nice if we just do it right. It can be pretty nice. So let's continue. Okay, and we have an intro. 13 seconds made, or 14 seconds. And we have to take off. Oh, pretty nice, I have to say. You know, don't underestimate these notes, because you can easily turn them into, real VSTs, and they can be pretty nice sounding. I think I would show it to you in future episodes, how really the notes are the things which matter the most. Sound is just, like if you're a painter, you need a good brushes and a good oil. This is like if I would draw a picture with a pencil. So it can still be made very well. It's just at first it's not that impressive, but it will be. Okay. Just a moment. I think now. Okay. But yeah, my day has been pretty nicely. Thanks for asking. Nobody asked, but still, I'm going to tell you anyway. My day's been very nice. I've been planning to do things, and the composing streaming has been one of them. Indeed, so every Friday, every Saturday, composing. Okay, now, can you, by the way, hear the sounds I make? Do they sound good? Let me just test it. You know, in the beginning, in the old times, it was so easy to make compositions like this, but I really want to be like I would have wanted to be in a composer for a game like a RuneScape, just use these kind of instruments, because, they are basically, they entice you to make good melodies and good harmonies. Yeah, indeed, so. Of course, it's great that we have better instruments now. Just saying. Let me add another layer of depth by adding brass instruments, horn and trumpet and I think we could have a woodwind. And that woodwind could be bassoon. Okay, now we have many instruments, indeed, and all of them are MIDI instruments. Microsoft G is Wavetable. Alright, we are here now. So let's use this one. Okay, so is this the MIDI instruments? I think everybody should. Okay, it should be. Weird. Oh, this is not the MIDI. Oh god. I need it. I need it to be MIDI. This is a quite quiet composition. I don't know why. Perhaps people turn out here at some point. I have to admit, last composition was a really pretty nice one. Yeah, it's perhaps because what I do right now is not as glamorous as every time. But still, it's good, I have to say. Oh, bassoon, get back to your paneration position. Yes. Let's test. Okay, let's copy this one here and start without it, and we could have an effect. And what else? I think we could have a horn. And let's test them out. Let's test them out. Let's make all we can and do quite nice composition. And hello, welcome to Composition Session. My name is Elias Luukkanen, and we are now trying to make a retro sound composition with MIDI instruments. Indeed so. Pretty simple, but beware. It can be really good. If we work on this, it can be really something. You know, games like RuneScape, they first made their songs with MIDI, and it's quite nice. Let me show you. Let me show you. Oh, nice, I like it. I like it. I hope you like it too. Let me know. If you hate it, let me know also. Because I can take criticism. Perhaps some people at the internet cannot. And there's been like this drama if people have been very angry and so forth. But I can take criticism any day. Perhaps that doesn't make me that interesting because I don't make all this drama and all. But still. Let me just continue composing, and if you have any suggestions, let me know. They can affect this song 100%. Okay, I like this one, and perhaps this could be something different. Let's use harp in it. Let me just. Okay, now we have a little tiny tender harp melody back there. And what else we could have? Oh, no, this one. No, okay, this is perhaps not the best one. And let's see what we have. I hope it's good. And perhaps that's not all. Let's do something really different. Let's add a flute in there. So okay, so this will be like a village song. I think I took some interest from right, as I said, mentioned the RuneScape game. So I think I will be doing quite like that composition. I don't know, or something very village kind of, very retro kind of sound. Let's see. Oh, nice! We have the first part ready indeed. So, and how much time we have? Let me just check out. 43 minutes! Oh my, I think we are in a good position. And let's continue from that. Let's add just a double part here. Oh, yay. And then continue. So this is our next objective. We have this intro, and then we have to continue from that and make a melody. So I think we have a melody instrument. I think we could have a melody instrument. Let me just open a few tags here. And then also, Ryan W. Hey man, that style of music sounds so familiar, like from a game I played long ago, but I just don't remember what. Oh, nice. I'm glad you think so. Oh, it's a, perhaps it can be many games. Because, previously, when games were still developing and the graphics were not that great, games had this one thing, any music and all, they try to save the space of the game, and RuneScape is one of the games which had these MIDI instruments, and it's kind of retro and I like it, so we could try doing it. Anyone can download these for free, these MIDI instruments, and try to make them own. So that's also one aspect to it, so I want you to just try it out. Thanks, RNW, for coming here at Composing Streaming Session. How is your Friday? Indeed, it's a pretty nice day here. Oh, the snow has almost melted. We still had a few minus degrees back a few days ago, but now it's going better. Now it's going better again, and I don't mind cold and so forth, but it's good to have all the things as well. Let me just add one thing. Let me just see. I think I could have another instrument. Let me just see what kind of instrument. Something really interesting. Okay. Yes. Okay, let me just pick one instrument. But if you have any suggestions, Ryan W, let me know. Always love to hear suggestions, and they can really change the composition. Many times happened. I'm even open for name suggestions and all, that's pretty nice. My Friday is alright, but I just love how happy and joyful you always are to make music. Thank you. I love making music. There's no better thing in the world. I think if there wouldn't be music making in my life, I would be very sad. I wouldn't be this happy all the time. But it's pretty nice, and thanks for noticing that. I like to be happy in streams because happiness is like a disease. It is contagious. I guess so. And I think we have a nice time, so let's keep continuing making the music. But nice that your Friday is going really good as well. It's always nice because Friday is the best day of the week. Yeah, you have free time. You can do anything you want if you don't have any work. But I don't have any work at the weekend, so I'm happy. So let's start making a melody. Okay. So this is kind of like a village kind of vibe. We try to have it here as the topic down suggests. What do you think about it? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Let me know. Always want to hear feedback, and it is precious. Any feedback you can give. Let me see. So, okay. So let me try a melody thing here. So I was once thinking perhaps I'll make a MIDI kind of album, because MIDI music is pretty easy to do. If you make any kind of other composition, you have to just fix all these instruments and so forth. Perhaps you have that for yourself as well. All this editing and so forth. With MIDI, they're just there, very easy to use. I like it. I personally like it. And that's why perhaps I could make a pretty album about those. I've already made some songs about MIDI songs, and that's why I started to make these stream as well. Do something different, do something else. Let's hear what we already have. Oh, nothing. Okay, second try. Okay, so now we have it. Okay, so let's first try making a violin thing to back this melody of ours. Very simple. It's like By the way, W, I tried to, the last video I made was this kind of, let's talk video. Perhaps you have watched it, perhaps you haven't watched it. Do you like the concept? I have to really ask because the video got some dislikes, and I don't get sad about dislikes or anything, but there are indications that some people don't like that kind of content. So let me hear your thoughts. What do you think about that? Should I do more about like that kind of videos or something? Let me hear your thoughts. Any sort of feedback is really helpful and can change the content I made and can affect to that. So if you have any time to write, let me know. Or if you have watched, I don't know, have a look. I personally like making it, but do people like it? I don't know, and that's what I'm after. I'm trying to figure it out. Let me see, just. Oh, okay. So when we have really deep sounds of kalimba, it's pretty nice. Let me have just one edit here. Yeah, now. And let's make a copy pasta. Copy pasta. What kind of food is that? Let me just hear one thing and then continue. Where we are at the moment. We have, I think, 17 seconds of music, and we have 36 minutes. Pretty nice. We started a little late, but now I think we are in a good position to continue our composing work. Indeed. So yay. So let's continue and start. Oh, I can hear anything. Gonna be honest, I haven't seen your video yet. Haven't checked YouTube to the school. Now that's okay. It's there. It doesn't leave away, And of course, I always say, school is important, studying is important, your work is important, and entertaining comes after that. But if you have time at some point, have a look. I think perhaps you might like it. I don't know. It's up to you, of course. But yeah, what kind of studying do you have? A final test coming or something? I'm having final tests coming, but still, I just have 3 ones, and I think I'm quite prepared. Perhaps I'm just bragging. I don't know, but just one of the things, language test, and I know it's not going to be that good for me, but I'm still prepared. I've still prepared somewhat, and also I have a mother tongue, just finish language test, easy, just like writing something, and some sort of economical studies, pretty simple also. Let me just hear one thing and then continue. But yeah, what kind of studying do you have? Just general studies or something else? Oh, I think this is wrong. I think you would have like this and. Like this. Let's have a little. Let's make these notes go really deep. Normally violins shouldn't go this. Well, I've only had 2 exams weeks ago, but general studying gotta keep with pure maths and physics. Yeah, that's the thing. I can relate to that. Pretty nice. Do you like math and physics, or are you just in there? Some people like math. I generally like. It's not. I'm not like against it or anything. But I wouldn't want to study it on my free time. I have to tell you that. But still, it's pretty. It's decent, I guess. Perhaps some math fanatics there, just like, oh no, you have to love math, but I just don't, and that's okay. But people love very different things, but that's You just have to do sometimes things you don't want to do. That's okay, I guess. Okay, so we have something here. Let me try a new trick. Oh yes, this man has learned a new trick. Let me just try it. New kind of chord position. Perhaps it's nice. Perhaps we have to test. Dun. Yay. Let's try it out in full scale. You know, many games used MIDI instruments back in the day. Many, numerous instruments, and it's nice. You know, it saves space a lot. A lot of space, you know, like MIDI files. I think it's like 20-30 I don't remember the terms, but it's a K bit something. I don't know. K-pop. No. It's not that. It's not that. I have to tell you. Oh, one wrong thing here. Let me just raise this up. Let me try one thing here. Let me just try. I'm always trying to do things, and if you don't try, you will never beat it. You can never win. Nice that you have a nice Friday. Myself, I don't. Oh, I like math. I hate physics. But I need both of them to choose architecture in university. Oh, so that is your goal. Pretty interesting job indeed. So you are the one in the future who is making all these buildings for us, and we're going in those buildings. Pretty nice. And architectures, they always need it. Yeah, indeed. One of my friend was this architect, but he didn't do architects in like a normal way, you know, designing buildings. I think he designed like bridges and servers and things like that, and he got very well paid for that job. So it's pretty nice. Like, you can do a very well paid job as architecture, as architect. Yeah, that's the word. So you have many possibilities, and pretty nice. Well, pretty well chosen, I have to say. And let me just finish this with my special ability, which is copy paste. The best ability there is. You do a successful thing and copy it in a little different way. Oh, good! I know that'll get paid a lot for civil engineering. Indeed. I don't know how you can get there though, but still, he was very like, oh yeah, you can get well paid, and you know, I must agree. You know, all those things, all those bridges, all those highways, all of them, somebody has to design them, and it's pretty interesting. You know, every day you walk on the pavement, and okay, you don't really think about who's designing it, but it's yeah, it is. I find it interesting. Perhaps it's I don't know. I find many things interesting, but particularly that. Do you have architecture people at your family? So you got interest about architecture in that way, or are you just yourself interested in architecture? How is that case? You know, like I don't know how. Like many people in my family, they are not musicians, but they like music, and like that's the way I found the like music, which just like I was playing piano in my childhood, and then it developed something bigger. How did your architecture dream start? There can be many ways. If you want to tell, it would be nice to hear. Okay, and now. Okay, so let's copy paste this, this, and this, and let's have the other note as well, so we can have a pretty nice combination of notes. Let me just have them in trumpet section, and also the melody. Let's continue that. Yeah, my humming sound. Let me just try. But yeah, pretty nice career you have chosen for yourself. It must be pretty... Oh. No one in my family are interested. Oh, I'm sad to hear, I can feel you. But I always loved games where you build and design. Oh, yeah. One reason why I love Age of Empires 2. Yes, that's one game. That's one of those games where you can design a lot. Yeah, you build your own empires and so forth. Games are nice playgrounds for those kind of things. I have to agree on that. Though I think I play more Age of Empires because of its strategy element, and I think in some other perhaps back in the day, if I would have played it, I would have built it. But and nowadays there are even games centered around building things. Do you own such games or not? I don't know. But yeah. Age of Empires 2, definitely, I can see that. One of the things Age of Empires offers is, you can have all these countries and build things, and architecture is one of the main thing architecture has to offer. In that you have to build defenses which work, and that is also part of the strategy. So yeah, kinda it works. Okay, let me just test this. So let me add this on other instruments. I think I could add it to handbells. Oh no. Okay, they're the same. Let me just change the tubular bells to something else then. It's not a tubular bell. Let's have it to be something else. But yeah, I have to agree on that. Games offer a lot in that regard. A lot. Okay, so that's the instrument. Let me just change it to something else. Perhaps something very interesting. Vibraphone. How does that sound in MIDI? Nice. Age of Empires sounds, by the way, some of them were MIDI. Indeed, so pretty interesting. I figured out what's so familiar about the music. It's the same music that my old Nintendo DS games have. I think they have because it's MIDI. It is so tiny file, normal music files, if MP3s, they're like 1000 gigabits or something, and WAVs, they are 10,000, but MIDI, it's like, I think 10. So the difference is huge when there's a game with multiple songs. I think it's a pretty nice idea to have this kind of instruments and just have them in very tiny files. But I think Age of Empires used some of them. Not all the sounds. They have these new sounds as well, synths and so forth. But some of the sounds I was making the song, they are definitely MIDI. They're definitely MIDI sound. And then the great beginning. Let's change the key signature there, so we have this this kind of translation to something huge, as Trump says. Let's do that. But yeah, many games use MIDI. Many games use MIDI. Let me just save so we have this back there. Let me name it as Village MIDI. Yay, we have it as Village MIDI, not Village MIDI. Let me just hear it one more time and then I know where we can continue from. And how much time we have? I think we have 22 minutes, pretty nice time. I think we can have, how many seconds we have here? I think we can make this song a long one. I think we can have even 40 seconds at the end of the stream. I'm pretty interested. By the way, Ryan W, do you have any suggestions for the song or instruments or anything? Perhaps something inspired by your old DS game music? Let me know. Let me know. Oh, let's continue. And then we start this new thing in other key signature. Ooh, it will be different. And let me try it. Sadly, since I'm not music expert, I have no clue how to make it better. What you're doing already is excellent. Oh, why thank you. Why thank you. I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you think so and find it interesting. It's still in process, but you will see how it changes. I will add some effects also. MIDI library has those, which is pretty nice. They are basic, but they will grow. They will grow. Do you have any name of those Nintendo DS games you had? They had MIDI instruments? I'd be interested to see, listening more MIDI music and see how the melodies were made back then, Composers, they just had to use these kinds of instruments to even make music, which makes me happy that nowadays we have different means of making music. I think I get a vibe in this song. It's very, I think it could be like a castle sounding or something. But I think it is. Let's have it as a village theme. But we have to make it. We have to make it like that. So let me just make it. No, not like that. Not like that. Let's copy paste these ones, and then let's use harp as well. Harp, come here and join our great quest. Oh, we have 4 people watching. I think, where's the 4th one? I don't know, perhaps in YouTube, I don't know. Welcome, it's great to have you here. Composing, streaming, indeed. So I hope you enjoy it. It's pretty nice, even though I say so myself. I try to compose every week a new composition, and in past weeks, and I think almost every time it has worked. It has worked. Let me continue. So let's do it. Okay, I don't know does it work, but we are going to try it out. We're going to try it hard way. Let me just start from the very beginning. I like it, especially the late lines. I hope you like them too. We are doing a nice composition because, instruments are just instruments, and if you are very, let's say instruments which are worth, I think, €100 or something, it still doesn't mean that the song is good. You have to have good melody notes. And I think I'm going to do one thing, perhaps in the future sessions. I'm going to make these with higher instruments and let's see how they look then. You know, see the difference between a MIDI note and then actually a song with a very high quality instrument. So is it better? I don't know. But I think with this one already, it's pretty nice. I have to agree. Even though I say so myself, but still. I always have to say my compositions are best. But you know, it's just sometimes they succeed, sometimes they don't. I have to say that. But I think generally my compositions are. I think in good direction. At least I like them. That's something. That is something. Oh, that doesn't sound good. So let's copy this and let's get this back and let's copy this and let's get it back and now we have it. I was thinking of going out and watch a movie, and this is a new movie film called Congo. I don't know, has it already been in your countries? Perhaps in Finland all movies get later than in other countries, but I don't know, is it good? I just had to have, you know, I won this little thing. I participated in this little project where I got like free movie tickets or something like that, and I think I should use them at some point for a movie. I don't know. So I'm thinking a possibility. Do you have any possibility which I should go? Is there any good movies going around? Oh, have you seen any good films recently? Let me know. But yeah, just okay. That was a quiet moment for a while. I'm just thinking, what should I do? What is my plan? I don't know. Yeah, I was thinking a movie which I should go watch. I don't really have any clue. If you have any clue, let me know. Just I recently watched one film. What was it called? Let me just see. One good film. I think it was something to do with. Oh, it was Bridge of Spies. I think. I think it's that the name. Yeah, you know, it's the one with the Tom Hanks and all. I think it was pretty nice. I liked it. You know, the one with the you have America took like spies away from a DDR. It was pretty intensive. It's not a new film. I think it's like a came at summer or something. I don't know, but it's still pretty nice. Let me just see the key signature. Okay, so keys. This is this one, and this is this one. Okay, it's good. It's good enough. Let's have this as a long note. Bassoon is one of my favorite instruments. It has such a nice sound, even in a MIDI form. Let's hear what we have already. Oh, and no comment. I didn't see that. Let me just see. New movies. I watched Doctor Strange. Was pretty good. Oh, Doctor Strange. Pretty nice. Haven't seen it. Perhaps I should. Old movies. I watched some of The Matrix. Was amazing. I watched the first one. It was pretty nice. I hope that the later ones are not that good, but perhaps they are. I have not seen them. Perhaps I should. It's it has this what, you know. I think it was pretty nice. The concept of the first one. It was a pretty action packed and a fun level. I think the main characters are very little unemotional. You know, you really couldn't relate to them because they were this. The acting was like, oh, but really not the emotions there. But still, the movie was good. Don't get me wrong. I liked it. And Doctor Strange, it looks interesting. The cast is pretty nice. Yeah. Perhaps it's a good flick. Yeah, I recommend that. Perhaps I should go watch Doctor Strange. Perhaps I should. if it's still in the movies. I don't know. I don't know. And now we could copy paste these ones and have something interesting on the table. Let's have a look. So let's have a melody right here. Do, 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 do. But you know, just I have to say that Matrix was nice. Matrix was nice, and I don't know, are they going to do reboots on those as well? You know, this is a new time of movies. Everything is a reboot. Everything is a reboot. Everything, and they are not wasting that. You know, there was this one reboot. What was it? Nobody asked for that. Was it? Prince of Egypt. It looks really ridiculous. It looks really ridiculous. You know, the old Prince of Egypt, I think it's good, but the newest one, not good. Everything is a reboot nowadays, isn't it? Everything. No, not everything. But would be nice to see more original content movies. So let me just see the melody. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Yeah, just something from my head. Do, do. Do you know if you have seen it, but one of the most favorite movies of all time is Interstellar. Ah, I saw it. I kinda liked it. It was not my super favorite, but still it was this music. Oh, it fits so well. Especially in theaters, you have to see that kind of film, you know. I think in the home video it's not that good, but as in theaters, I have to agree, it was good. What was the Interstellar? Oh, let me just Google that. Because there are all these space movies, but I just have to. Interstellar. Let me just Google it quickly. My connection is low. Perhaps it's when I have this stream. I don't know. Come on. It's just one word in Google. Okay, let me just have it waiting there, and let's continue the song itself. We have no people watching. Welcome to Composite Streaming. I hope you enjoy. It is a time when we do a retro song. Let me just do this melody, and let's hear it one more time again. I think we could have it xylophone melody. Let's hear it. Excuse me. Oh, I'm back. The music was made in the best though. It fitted so much with everything. But then of course I love Skiffy Futuristic Space Theme. Oh, me too. I have to agree. It's good. Definitely one of my favorite. The soundtrack is pretty good. It's like organ and stuff like that. Let me just see the pictures about it. Oh, so it's that one. Oh, it's that one. Oh, okay. So one thing criticism I have with this film is it so was it the film where this was this let me just I have to see. I have to know this. Let me just see. Okay, so it was that film. Okay, so the thing in that film is that there's the plot in the end goes like the confusing. Okay, so it was like this time travel thing. So okay, he got to the library of made by human beings, and still human beings. He's the first human being to arrive there. You know, very. I think that was the weakest part, but the journey to that part, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's have this deep down. And also, let's have this trumpet. Oh, this is I think this is too high. Wouldn't doesn't sound like trumpet, doesn't it? Doesn't it? No, perhaps I don't know. Perhaps let's try that, and also let's try. Well, let's see. Let us see. We have 7 minutes left, guys. 7 minutes, pretty nice. And hype. I don't know. I think we have a nice amount of songs. I think we can finish this next time. Pretty much, I think we can. And one thing about the space themes, you know, you can do so much with this because it's soundscape and it is ambient. You really can develop it that it sounds so good. Just get the vibes even thinking about it. But you know, you for making that you need a good instrument. I have a good ones, but still I need to purchase some little more. If I would have all the instruments in the world, I would do remakes about every game. You know, I could do even modern games. You know, of those melodies, and you know. But now I'm focusing on old games, and then in the future, perhaps newest ones. Who knows? I think. Let's listen to this one more time. We have 42 seconds. Let's see how it holds. And here we are. I think we can still add something in. Let's see. Let's add a. That was a wrong sound. Let me just add a double here. Ooh, and here we go. Let's add still a few harmony parts here. And I think today we are then finished because we have 4 minutes left. That's quite not that many minutes, but we can still do something there. Let me just add these ones here, like this. Oh my, and this. Oh my, and then let's add a violin. And what we can do with violin is let's add first one part like this, and then yay, and then continue with okay, let's see how it goes. Okay, and now I okay. And oh, I'm excited because the ending is nearby. Okay, 3 minutes. In 3 minutes we can do a lot, I think. Well, we have to see. We have to wait and see. And it's So let's add some harp things as well. And the one harp thing we could add is let's copy the violin part and then let's make it lower. And oh, that's wrong. That's wrong. But yeah, space music, love it. Space music indeed. You know, Interstellar was one, and the Gravity was one. Even the real film wasn't that like a rewatchable. It was very visually good, but the music you can listen it so many times. It's good. Let's add something there. I think one of my favorite MIDI instruments is harp. It feels so good. If sounds can feel, this is one of it feels, because I know so nostalgic to me. Not so nostalgic. And here we go. Let's see what we do here. By the way, like the video if you like to see more, you know, this is a streaming thing, just if you have time, you know, press the like button, or if you don't like, press the dislike button. I don't mind if you press thing, just if it reflects your feelings about the video I ever did, yeah. Hey, thanks for relaxing stream, a very nice soundtrack. Yeah, it's still going, 1 minute. Oh, but hey, thanks. I'm really glad you think you like it. Let's still add a few things and then listen it with, you know, and then let's say have a good Friday. That kind of vibe I have in mind. So, ooh. Thanks for joining. It's pretty nice compose with you here. Thanks. I'm glad you liked the thing I did here and you gave my inspiration. And that is pretty nice. Always I love to discuss about things, and pretty nice to hear that you are architect. Yeah, perhaps in future I'll see your buildings. Let's see. How much seconds we have? 52! P.S. If you mentioned that you wanted inspiration music, of course, anything, just let me know what you have in mind. Then you can check The Legend of Spyro, Dawn of the Dragon. Hey, Dawn of the Dragon, I think I've listened to the soundtrack in the PlayStation 2 version, but never in the DS version. Let me just copy that one. Dawn of the Dragon, and let me add it to my list of things. Yeah, I have this list where I put things that I have to do because I have so many things to do. Okay, but let me just say 9 seconds, 7 seconds. Can we still add one note here? Let's add this. And we can stop it there. Session is officially over and I don't have any notes there. So hey, thanks for watching. Now we are going to listen to the song and then we're going to say have a great Friday, because I hope you have a great Friday and great weekend overall, and perhaps turn in tomorrow to watch the ending of the stream. I think it's like a 10 a.m. UTC. Let me know. I hope you tune in. I hope you think it. But without further ado, let's hear the song we have here. Are you ready? Let's do it. so many instruments and so much music done. Thanks guys for being here today. Composition session every Friday at this time of the day, 6 p.m. UTC London time. Welcome to watch every Friday. Great to have you here. Thanks Ruan W for mentioning about Down Dragon. And I think I could go and right now and listen to that, and perhaps next stream we could have a discussion about that. Who knows, would be fun. So much already done. Bye, thanks for being here, and I wish you a great day. Have a great day everybody, and see you perhaps tomorrow. Bye.